Hey Bookie, I just discovered a brand new case that has some very close similarities to the Naziah Harris case. Let's jump into it. Come on. So this is 13-year-old Keimani Latique from Toledo, Ohio. Now this case has a lot of twist and turn in it, so I'm going to try to explain it by the best that I can and straightforward. Okay, let's jump into it. So reports are saying that Keimani went missing on March the 16th from her grandmother's Toledo home. Keimani was raised by her grandmother. She was taken from her mother at birth. Now, sources are saying that she was taken from her mother by birth because her grandmother basically reported that the mother was on drugs, and so she's been living with her grandmother since she was born. So this is Keimani's grandmother, Dorothy. Dorothy made a report stating that Keimani went missing on March the 16th. She came home from work that morning at roughly around 9:40. She got off about 9 o'clock and noticed that Keimani was gone. So this is Tiara. This is Keimani's mother. So she had made a TikTok stating that Keimani had went missing on March the 16th. Some of Keimani's classmates had commented under the post saying that no, Keimani was at school. We seen her at lunch on that Monday, which was the 17th. So the grandmother had retracted her statement by saying, okay, well, no, Keimani had actually went missing on Tuesday, March the 18th. Okay, so now we have the missing day starting on Tuesday, March the 18th. So the grandmother, once she noticed that her granddaughter was missing, she contacts the school, of course. The school state says no, she was not at school that morning, blah, blah, blah. Now, also, around the time that Keimani had went missing, the grandmother had made a news report stating that no one lived in the house. It was just her and Keimani that lived in the residence. Come to find out from Keimani's mother, that was a lie. She stated that her grandmother allowed two people that she had met that were homeless to live inside of the home. There's also been reports from kids that Keimani had went to school with stating that Keimani said that she felt very uncomfortable at her home with that man living with them. So it was Keimani, her grandma, two dogs, and a woman and a man that were homeless that were living upstairs in the home. So this is Darnell Jones. This is Keimani's dad. He tells authorities that Keimani had called him and told him that someone was trying to break in. So him and his cousin had went over to the house to sit with Keimani for a little bit, checked the area, noticed that nothing was wrong, so he left. Now, sources are saying that Darnell is not Keimani's biological dad. They're saying that it is actually one of her mom's ex-boyfriends that's basically helping raise her. Okay, so around the time that she had went missing, the grandma said that she was receiving text messages basically saying that someone had held Keimani for ransom. Now, if you're looking at the text messages are basically her grandmother texting herself. Red flag number 2. Here are also some more of the text messages that she had presented to authorities saying that her granddaughter was being held for ransom, but she's actually texting herself. Now, they have now located Keimani's body in this bando. The bando was roughly about 10 miles from her grandmother's home. When they located Keimani, her neck was slit and her wrists were also slit. Now, this is a very sad part, and I hated to put that in there, but it needed to be recognized. Now, currently, Keimani's dad, Darnell Jones, has been taken into custody for the unaliving of Keimani. Now, y'all, in my opinion, there should be way more people being held responsible for the unaliving of Keimani. There was a lot of people that had failed her also living in that home. I also will be following this case too as more details come out, and justice for Keimani. I have a good day.